Hey guys, Running Reaper here. So, I just got done watching the new series of Cobra Kai. Wow. I love this show. It is brilliant. It's respectful to the original Karate Kid. And it obviously has a lot of fondness and nostalgia for those films. But it uses that to create its own path and tell its own story rather than just rehashing the past. Obviously, there's callbacks aplenty, but it's in service of the story and the characters. Something that the likes of Ghostbusters Afterlife and Spider-Man No Way Home do really well. And this new series is definitely no different. Like, there's plenty of callbacks, you know, plenty of the same thing where they use old footage from the original films to highlight a particular key story moment. Obviously, there's plenty of that with the reintroduction of Terry Silver, who I'll get to in a bit because I've stuff to say about him. But I'm gonna try and keep my thoughts spoiler free here. But I really enjoyed this new season. I mean, of course, it comes as no surprise that the other three seasons are great, and this one is no exception. This one takes the end of season 3 and builds on it. In fact, it's not just the end of season 3, it takes the solid foundations built throughout the whole show and really, really builds on it. Plenty of characters that normally would be left to the sidelines even get plenty of development and layers added. Like, for instance, how Daniel's wife gets an arc and a bit of background to her character, which I was not expecting. Daniel's son as well has his own development as well, which I'm really looking forward to seeing how they continue in the next season. I also really like how they build the relationship between Daniel and Miguel and how that affects Miguel's existing relationship with Johnny. And I also really like that they added shades of grey to Tori as a character as well. I think this is probably the strongest that Tori has been as a character, and I was really compelled by her arc this season, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more of it next time around. And I also really loved the development that the new kid, Kenny, had. I really liked the way they slowly built his relationship with Robbie Keane, and the finale just really cemented, which is crucial, and really set his character development, full circle, and having going on a new path going forward, which I'm so excited to see. And talking of new characters, Terry Silver. Oh, yep, the ponytail is back, and he is once again a force to be reckoned with. At first you might not think Terry's return this season seems all that interesting. You're excited for it, but you're waiting for him to get really interesting as a character. But they gradually, over the course of the series, really build him up and really build his relationship with Kreese a bit more. We get a few more of those Vietnam flashbacks. But wow, by the end of the series, Terry was just such a presence. I am really looking forward to seeing more of him. Because but he is just And, you know, one thing else this show does really well is, it really gets you pumped up. Like, has the fun montages, the fun 80s style montages, and all their cheese. You just can't help but love them. And the fight scenes as well. God, there are some cracking fight scenes here. There's one very early on I really enjoyed with Robbie Keane fighting off various different Cobra Kai members. There's a really great poolside fight later on. And of course, I'm not going to get into spoilers here, but the epic finale of the All Valley tournament, wow, that was truly suspenseful, and I was hooked. Yeah, but it's not just compelling characters, it's not just fun montages and exciting action scenes. Admittedly, there is the really good score, but which incorporates like 80s guitar riffs to get you pumped up. But beneath it, the show does have a more emotional core as well. That the show very much builds up, paints the characters in shades of grey rather than blacks and white, seeing the pros and cons of both sides. And, showing that there's not just one way, that despite what you might, or, despite what you believe, there are other ways that you can try and incorporate into your own approach to make it distinct to you. And I thought the show delivered this message really well in crucial emotional moments. I must admit, there's a moment in the final episode where genuinely I almost teared up. It genuinely hit me right in the feels. And yeah, the finale does a really good job of, the whole show does a really good job of developing this message of there's more sides to a story than you might think, and it just cements that perfectly with the final 2 episodes. Yeah, and how the ending of the season has me really pumped for more exciting Cobra Kai action in the future. Now, there's one little issue I have with the season, and this is a very, very small issue, and is that the pacing does dip a bit in the middle, but it picks up fairly quickly and builds up a ton of steam to deliver that epic finale. Overall, I'm going to give Cobra Kai Season 4 a 9 out of 10. This is an excellent show. If you haven't watched it, all 4 seasons are on Netflix. Give it a watch. You will love it. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on Season 4 of Cobra Kai. Let me know down in the comments. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? Are you excited to see more? What was your favourite callback? Without getting into particularly spoilery territory, keep it spoiler free. What was your favourite fight scene? How do you rank the seasons of Cobra Kai? Let me know all that down in the comments. Don't forget the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.